What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're not actually doing Minecraft. Today we're actually on Grand Theft Auto, but I thought I'll throw in a little bit of a story time, something that you guys can listen to and give me your thoughts on. So today I'm actually going to be going over the very first time I ever got in trouble in school. Everybody thinks for me to be a goody two-shoes, but I actually did something really bad that actually got me in a lot of trouble. I don't think I've ever been in this much trouble in my entire life. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you guys want to see me do more of like a GTA roleplay with a little bit of a story time in between, let me know, and maybe we can get more going in the future. But without further ado, let's get right into the story. So there was actually one time in elementary school that I actually went against the rules and broke the rules pretty badly, to say the least. So I was actually about 5th grade, I believe. Yeah, I was grade 5 when this actually all went down, and to say the least, this was probably one of the stupidest things I've probably ever done as a kid. So what a lot of people don't actually know about me is I actually have a twin brother. His name's David. He's a really cool guy. He's a very smart guy, probably a little bit smarter than me, I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, David and I actually went to school together, obviously because we were twins, and one day I decided to do something very stupid, and I don't even know, to this day I still don't even know why I did it. I wasn't sure if it was gonna make me look funny or something, but anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. We were outside for recess one day, and me and David were chilling with 2 girls in our class, and David actually had jumped up onto the soccer net to kind of like hold himself up, and I had the stupid idea of going up to him and pantsing him. I know. It was, at the time, I thought it was so funny, but now that I look back at it now that I'm older, I'm like, hey, that was really dumb. I don't even know why I did that. Anyways, obviously the reaction wasn't very good because my brother got really mad at me, and he went and told on me. So what followed wasn't really the best situation possible for me. What had happened was, as soon as recess was over, I ended up going inside the principal's office, and I had to go talk to the principal, and to say the least, he did not look very excited to see me. I was one of his favorite students, to say the least, because we actually had a chess team on the school team, and I could say confidently I was the best chess player in that school because I was constantly winning championships in chess tournaments. So the principal really liked me, and to find out that I had done something like that, he wasn't too happy with me, to say the least. Anyways, it was a very long conversation. They ended up calling my mom. My mom got really mad at me to the point where she yelled at me over the phone. She said my first name, and then she said my middle name, which really froze me. I literally stopped in just standing where I was in the office, holding the phone up to my ear, and I completely froze. When my mom said my middle name, I froze. She essentially told me to hand back the phone to the principal, which the principal then put the phone on speaker, and my mom literally said to the principal,
"Give him the worst punishment you got, but don't expel him."
That punishment kind of included a lot of stuff. What followed with that was I had 3 months of detention. Mind you, this wasn't in any winter months. This was actually in the summer, like peak summer. Like we were about to finish grade 5 and go for summer vacation, but we were like 4 months out. And while it was nice out and all my friends were outside playing soccer and basketball and tag and freeze tag, I was inside. And to make matters worse, I was given a task that if I didn't complete, my detention or sort of in-school suspension would carry on to the next year. So I would start grade 6 with an in-school detention unless I followed these strict specific rules. So week 1 was really bad. Week 1 actually had a lot to do with me writing out reflection papers, understanding what I did wrong, and it wasn't fun. Actually, the first thing I had to write, I will not pants anybody, and I had to write lines. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with lines, but what happens with lines is you actually have to grab one line and write it over and over and over and over and over and over until your hand's tired and cramped and you have like 9 pages filled with lines front and back. It wasn't pleasant. I was really mad that I had to do it, but at the same time, it really did work because I kind of sat there writing the lines and I was kind of like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have pantsed my brother. Maybe it was a bad idea to do that. But after writing 9 or 10 pages of lines, I thought it was finally over and I'd get released from my little captivity in detention, but it didn't end there. I was actually given another task, and this task was far more informative and it required more of my attention because like I had a little bit of an idea with the lines. I ended up rubber banding 4 pens together and I would write the line. So if I wrote one line, the other 3 pens would write 3 lines down for me. So every one line that I wrote, I essentially wrote 4 lines in between, which it was kind of genius, but I feel like the principal may have caught on because he kind of looked at the writing and like one line was like really, really good writing. And then the other 2, 3 lines were like really, really like chicken scratch. So I feel like he didn't believe me, which I kind of don't blame him. I don't know why I did that. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. Anyways, getting back to the story, I was actually given my final task, and this final task wasn't something that I could actually complete in a week. I had to read 3 books, and they were actually pretty big books. The books was Beautiful Creatures. That was like a series of them. I think there was 3 or 4 books for that. And essentially what I had to do was I had to read every single book, then I had to write a mini book report on each of them of what I learned from each book. It was the most devastating thing I've ever had to do because I'm a reader. Now I'm a reader, but back in the day, I wasn't a very big reader in my time. I'd rather watch a YouTube video than read a book. But I ended up getting through these 3 books, and then I finally, after everything I learned, I had to go up to my brother and I had to apologize to him and tell him exactly what I learned in my 3 weeks of detention. Mind you, it was supposed to last 3 months, but with my great behavior and just how great of a person I am, I guess the principal saw some light in me and saw some fixing I had done to myself with some self-reflection, and he let me off 2 months early, which was great, but it was also like 2 weeks before school ended, so I didn't really get to play much with my friends outside. Oh my god, I'm right in front of a police station. We're gonna walk onto the road. We're gonna go over to McDonald's. Boom. I blew up my car. We're gonna finish off the job right here. What? No freaking way. This car is just literally, okay, this should do the trick. This is a tank one. Go to McDonald's! Go into McDonald's! We're safe. Okay, I'm gonna rob the McDonald's. Anyways, getting back to the stories, I actually finished my little detention that I had, and I finally came to the end of it. When I finally got out, everybody looked at me and like, oh my god, guys, Kev's back. And I was back, and I had to apologize to my brother, and I promised I would never do something like that again. But out of the bright side, I think it kind of brought us closer, because at the end of the day, the girl he liked felt really bad for him, and she really didn't like me because I pants David in front of everybody. But I think it worked out for the end. I didn't pants him fully, if everybody's wondering. I did a minimalistic pants, but I see now that it was still bad to do, but it's still something I think about all the time. You know, it still comes up in my memories all the time here and there, but I think I really learned from that situation, and I really grew as a person in that situation. So I'm really happy. And you know what? Sitting in this McDonald's kind of makes me think. I kind of want to run a McDonald's, and I'll kind of run it like this. Someone walks in and be like, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you? Can I get the extra value meal, please? Sure thing, sir. That would only be $14.99. $14.99? That doesn't even make any sense. That's way too expensive. I hate your store. I hate your store. I hate your store. I hate your store. Boom, and we exit McDonald's, and that's gonna be a new RP series, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy these kind of story times, and you guys think it's kind of goofy, and you guys do enjoy it, leave a like on today's video. Comment what kind of stories you guys want to hear, because I guarantee you I have plenty of stories to go around for everybody. I have done so much stuff in my lifetime, and I just feel like I want to share them. Now, if you guys also enjoy the GTA content in the background, I might do more actual RP, maybe do some races, maybe do some cool flips and ramps on GTA, because I know GTA has a lot of cool modded servers that we can definitely jump onto and play around on. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure you leave a like on today's video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.